Hi, my name is Missy, and hopefully today the third time is going to be the charm. So I have been trying to make videos all day today, and I've just had a bunch of problems with my software. So who knows if this one is ever going to be posted or not. I think what we're going to do is a bullshit the blessings. I think we will try to stick to, I don't know, just a couple groups today. We don't want too many. Excuse this little deck of cards here. I have to have that to be able to keep this card holder steady. Okay. And you know what? I have this new Oracle deck. Man, I feel like I need to use this as our focus cards. Okay. All right, we're going to use these. This is the Pop Queens Oracle. So we'll go ahead and get 4 of these as our focus cards and then put a thumbnail real quick. So please remember that these readings are meant to be timeless and general in nature. If the details fit, it is meant for you. If they do not, please do not try to make them fit, as that will do more harm than good and is not my intention. I'm not a doctor or lawyer or an accountant. If you need advice in those areas, please consult a professional. Please do not do something simply because I suggest it in these videos. You are an adult who is responsible for your own life. Please use that responsibility to your advantage. And with that said, let's go ahead and get into the reading. Let me do my final shuffle so we can get our focus. Okay, come on. Give us some focus cards. If something doesn't drop soon, I'll just cut the deck and pull from the top. One more. All right. So let's give it another cut. So for group 1, Young M.A, potential. I think we're going to do 3 groups here. Let's see. Group 2, Monie love with peace. And then we have group 3, Missy, Elliot with innovation. And you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and pull one more because we have the space there. So group number 4 is Yo-Yo with defiance. Come on. Come on, focus. Oh, of course, on this one, the defiance card. It's got to be defiant and not focused. There we go. Okay, so we'll leave that there for our thumbnail. Go ahead and make your choice. Hello, group one. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. As I said at the beginning, this is going to be an episode of The Bullshit and the Blessings. And so we start off with your focus card, which is Young M.A. So the message of this card in particular, actually, let me put this over here. This candle is like seriously wanting to go out. I guess my setup just isn't going to work the way I thought. So let's move it this way. All right. So, interesting. So, this particular card, Young M.A., it actually talks about, it talks about her and how she, how she was very, it was about being herself always, basically. That's what her name means. Of course, if you picked her or if you know who she is, you know that already. But it was about, it talks about not congratulating yourself too much for each success that you have as you walk your path. And it basically says that, there are always going to be those people who, are going to be there ready to like take you down or take you off of your path, basically. So, it's best to be yourself always and to kind of, in fact, I'm going to read the last. It says, your plan seems crystal clear, yet you're rocking back and forth on your heels and celebrating every milestone. Well, it's good to pat yourself on the back when you hit a new level. Just remember that too much self-congratulatory behavior can make you complacent. Be like M.A. and take this card to heart. New levels equal new devils. So while you may see the bigger picture in the distance, you must press forward with each step toward accomplishing your specific goals. Stopping for water is fine in this race, but don't get trapped in suspended animation when your destination awaits. So basically it's saying, don't get too arrogant, basically, about your success. Like, you have to keep going, you have to keep innovating, you have to keep striving for more, basically, is what I'm taking from this. So, and we have the dream with the song Falsetto playing in the background. I don't know how that'll play out in this reading, but let's see. You know what? Because I'm actually going to choose a different. I have another new deck, which is the Grunge Tarot. So since we're using Hip Hop Queens as our focus, let's use some Nirvana themed, or well, not just Nirvana, like grunge music, but basically Nirvana themed tarot cards to get the bulk of our reading. We'll stick with the music theme all the way through. A couple more shuffles. I apologize for the shaking. It's because I'm shuffling. Where I have the camera set up is on top of the table. And so, every time I shuffle, it's going to cause a little bit of an earthquake. That's part of the reason that I'm shuffling off camera as well. I'm trying to touch the table as little as possible. Okay, so we're going to get another card as a overall general message over here. So this is obviously the bullshit, right? And so what are the blessings? We're going to use the karmic music tarot cards. Let's stick with the music theme all the way throughout. There we go. This one. So interesting. We have two cards that wanted to jump out. We have the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Wands. I had a feeling that was going to happen and they're not going to want to sit there. You're right. So it's going to be very difficult for me to get those on camera for you. So I'm just going to kind of show you real quick. Very quick little image. So we have the Queen of Cups there, the Seven of Wands. So as you can see from this imagery, crap. Of course, that's not going to work. Why should it be easy? So this is the blessing, is that you're able to channel your emotions into creative pursuits, because this is what the Queen of Cups is, right? She's got actually 4 breasts here. So breasts are typical in terms of, like, you know, it's the imagery that has to do with like nurturing. And to have 4 breasts, I guess that means that you are, you know, doubly nurturing. I have some friends that I know that if they were watching this, they'd have other things to say about those 4 breasts, but we are not going to go there in this reading, okay? So anyway, the Queen of Cups, she's typically a very emotional, very sensitive, very intuitive person, right? But it's saying to take all of this emotion and channel it into creativity. Now, the thing is that the Seven of Wands, it's this energy of feeling defensive, or then, you know, having the upper hand, but needing to defend your position, right? And so it's saying that your creativity is what will do that for you. Of course, it's not going to sit the way I want it to. Okay, so we're going to leave it there now, and I'm not going to touch those again, just because they're a pain in my butt. All right, so let's get a bulk of the reading. So what's going on? Why do you need to defend your position, and stop being so, well, not really arrogant. It's just like, don't pat yourself on the back for the successes that you have just yet. Like, keep busy is what it's saying. We have Incubus with the song Drive playing in the background. All right, so we're opening up with the Page of Cups. Very interesting. You know, she looks like she's dancing, although she is obviously, you know, delivering drinks. She's at work and she's a waitress who's delivering drinks, right? Possibly to this table here where the cigarettes and the beer is. So I don't know. But she looks like she's dancing while she's doing it, right? So pages are messengers. They can be people as well. So this could, I mean, we're going to get some more to see what's going on, but this could be someone who is a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, does not have to be. Oh, all right, hold on, let's see what we have there. All right, so now we have the King of Pentacles. So we have 2 people on the board. One is possibly an earth sign, one is a water sign. And then we have the 8 of Cups. So the 8 of Cups is energy of walking away from something in order to find something else, something that's missing. Something that will bring in the 9 of Cups, which is emotional bliss and happiness. Okay, so with the 3 of Wands here, this is energy of, like, actually you can see it here. This person is on stage waiting for the applause, right? And that's what messengers do. They would deliver that applause. So far you're waiting for some sort of recognition. Remember, everything on the left-hand side is energy that is from the recent past. Everything in the middle is going to be the current energy. Everything on the right is going to be the immediate future. This top row is what's on your mind. In the center row that I'm building right here, that's what's currently happening right now. So right now, you're currently waiting for recognition from someone for something. We don't know what yet, but look at this. You've got the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords coming out, one on top of the other. So this could be you're hoping for recognition from two people. Possibly this could have to do with work, I don't know, but so far with all of this creative energy over here, it's very possible that it has to do with work. And you know, if the sun keeps messing with my video, I may have to fix that. Give me 1 second. Let me tell you, Mercury is messing with me already because I have had so much struggle trying to make this video. At this point, I'm not even sure if this video is ever going to get posted because I've tried to record a couple of times, and then each time I finish with the recording, I end up with a fuzzy screen. Like what was recorded is a fuzzy screen, and my software is saying I don't have any space or something, even after I deleted a bunch of stuff to make space. So let's hope this actually gets posted. All right, so we have the Four of Swords coming out over the, oh my God, over the Eight of Cups. This right here is going to annoy me. All right, so the Four of Swords is like, I need a break. And that's why I think that this coming out over this Eight of Cups is saying, I need a break, and that's why I'm walking away. I think somebody is thinking, possibly you're thinking about walking away because you're not getting recognition from either whoever these people are, or this is going to represent one person. But let me finish building the 9-card spread before I decide if that's one person being described in multiple ways or if this is two people. So here we have the Nine of Swords. So this is what you have control over, this third row that I'm building up now, and this was in the immediate past, right? Or the recent past. What you had control over was your fear and anxiety while you were waiting for this recognition. I don't know if you were successful or not. I may get some clarifiers. I don't know. Then we have the Six of Wands. So interesting. This is more energy of looking for recognition, because that's what the Six of Wands card, that's what the Six of Wands means in the traditional tarot, is recognition for your achievements, right? Now this is coming out over what you control. So I guess apparently you control, hold up, interesting. I feel like, you know, it's so weird. Look at how this is kind of sitting like this. Look at that. It almost looks like these two people are watching the third person as they perform for other people. So there's something about this message here where maybe these people are your bosses, or this is a boss who's watching you perform your work. And while you're waiting for recognition from that person or that boss, you're actually getting the recognition from others in some way. Let's get one more card to finish out this particular spread. All right. So that's like way too many. Well, actually, no, it's only 4. Hold on. So this is coming out as, so the last card in a 9-card spread is typically going to be the outcome. And because we had 4 come out, I'm going to read this as the outcome to this particular reading. So we're going to start with the Sun. Look at, the Sun is always a positive card. It's like the most positive card in the major, well, in the whole deck, but of the major arcana. Because it talks about joy, prosperity, fun, children, summertime, right? All that, think about how much fun it was when you were, you know, when, and it's so funny, I was just getting ready to say when you would be let out of school for the summer, and guess what song started playing in the background? Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall. Okay. Oh, that's so funny. All right. So yeah, this is like energy of school's out, let's go, it's summertime, let's have some fun, right? It's a very positive outcome. I think this is a positive outcome if you walk away from whatever you're looking, the recognition that you're looking for from this person or people. Only you know whether it's one person or two people. So the King of Swords is someone who's going to be very kind of cold, you know, strategic. They plan. They're like a good chess player, right? They could also like... and they could also have a sharp tongue. Maybe they say things that seem kind of harsh, not necessarily meant to be harsh. This could be someone in like the legal profession, someone in the military, something like that. Someone in, you know, in authority. The King of Pentacles is kind of similar. Any of the kings are going to be someone in authority because they are kings, right? They don't get to that position lightly. They have to work hard to get there. And so the King of Pentacles is no stranger to hard work. The King of Pentacles is an earth sign. So this is someone who's probably, you know, got some money or very abundant or very creative as well with earth energy. Stable, secure, solid, reliable, responsible. And so if this is someone, if the, you know, those descriptions is someone that you are trying to impress, I think you need to stop trying to impress them, because if you do stop trying to impress them and just focus on the people who are supporting you, because I think that's what this represents here, is the people who are definitely supporting you. I think this is saying, because this card here is talking about what you have control over in this situation, and that is you can give gratitude to the people who support you. Show your love to them. And so here are the rest of your cards that fell. You've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Chariot. So you've got 2 sevens and a 4. So it's like 747. I don't know if that number is important to anyone. You know, you use it in any, like, in any combination that you want. It could be 774, 747, 477. Also, the number 13 could be important because this card is a 13, but 1 plus 3 breaks down to a 4, which is why I say 747. It's just something that I noticed right off the bat. But when you have the Seven of Pentacles, it talks about being patient. Like you've planted, and also it's on the left-hand side. So again, if you're talking about the outcome over here, right, it's saying be patient. You've planted the seeds, just give them time to finish, you know, maturing so that you can, come on, focus, so that you can harvest the crop. And so with the Death card here, you know what, I gotta be honest with you, I feel like this is saying, because look at all of this, look at all these bottles and like all of that stuff there. I feel like it's saying you need to put an end to all of this. Look at, and also you've got the image of basically the Three of Swords. This is an end to toxicity and pain if you walk away from all of this energy up here. And then finally it ends with the Chariot, and look at, he looks like he's celebrating. Look at that, and how happy he is. And that's what the Chariot is about. It's about victory. Even the car looks happy. The Volkswagen bus, whatever that is, looks happy. So that's your outcome if you walk away from all of this hoping to gain some sort of acceptance from whoever this is. I'm not, just because I don't know if this video is going to be able to be uploaded or if it's even going to save, I'm not even going to try to do charms. What's the point of wasting my time? Let's just go ahead and move on to group number 2. And I apologize if I am able to upload this and you were hoping for charms. I'll have to try to do it next week. I just don't want this video to be too long at all. So I hope that resonates. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, whatever you can to help me as I am new here. And thank you. I will see you next time. Okay, so group 2. Miss Monie Love. So for those who chose Miss Monie Love, basically what the overall energy of this card is that it talks about kind of being bullied in some sense, or feeling like there are those who are pushing you around, and the need for peace, right? So let's just get some cards and kind of see what's going on. I wanted to stick with the music theme, so what I'm going to do is pull another card to set over here from my Karmic Music Tarot, and then we'll get the bulk of our reading from the grunge Tarot. So we're sticking with the music theme this week. We have Ashniko Special playing in the background. Remember that if you're new here, that if I call out an artist in a song, it would be wise to look up the lyrics, but please do not try to make all of the lyrics fit for your situation. Only take what resonates. All right, one more shuffle. So this is obviously the bullshit. Someone's trying to push you around. We want to see what are the blessings that are coming in for you this week. Oh, that one really wanted to come out. Let's go ahead and take it. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So whoever it is that's trying to push you around and bully you this week, like, it's not going to go in their favor. Things are going to go in your favor anyway. So if you're worried about something, don't be. But let's go ahead and get some details. Oh, look, you've got the Hanged Man now on the bottom of this deck. So that I feel like this is saying someone needs to see things from a new perspective. That could be what's going to be happening in this situation. We'll have to see. It could be the person that's trying to push you around may gain a new perspective, right? And suddenly, like, once they do, I don't know, it just kind of feels like that's what it's getting ready to say, but we'll see. Maybe they need a wake-up call too with that Hanged Man. It could be that you give them a wake-up call in some way. But I think with this Wheel of Fortune, I think that obviously there's going to be something good coming through whoever it is that's watching this reading. More. Excuse my coughing. I'm not really feeling all that great. So on the bottom of the deck, we're actually starting out with the 5 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, the 6 of Wands. Okay, and then we have the Judgment, the High Priestess, and Justice. Oh my God, look at that. You just cannot, look at that. 3 2s all in a row. And a bunch of Wands, fire energy. We're actually going to use this. So this is the foundation of what brought you to this moment right here. And it, you know, really, since we already know things are going to go in your favor, let's go ahead and read from the bottom of the deck instead of actually pulling some cards. How did you get where you are right now, where this person is pushing you around in some way? So obviously this is some sort of argument, competition, fight, something. I don't know if this is a work situation or not. You have to apply that to your situation as it fits, but it looks like there's some sort of argument. You know, they're hitting each other with, you know, weapons here. So typically the 5 of Wands is not that serious, and yet when you see this imagery, those weapons would hurt if you were actually struck by one of them. So whatever this situation is, it may not need to be as serious as it is, and yet it looks like someone is really playing dirty, or really wants to play dirty, at least has the intention to. Maybe those blows just aren't landing. So whatever those blows and those weapons are, I think they are words, obviously, because we have the Eight of Wands here. The Eight of Wands is always about communication and messages, very passionate, heartfelt messages, as you can see from the music being displayed in this card. So yes, someone is saying, using their words very passionately as a weapon. Then we have the Six of Wands. It's because they want recognition for something. I think they want adoration. Interesting. You feel like, okay, I have to say, whoever this person is right here, this bully, I feel like they might be publicly saying something, like starting shit, probably online, trying to get people on their side. And then we've got the Judgment, the High Priestess, and the Justice card. Like, dude, so Judgment it's an awakening, right? But it's also balance. It's like clarity coming in. The High Priestess is intuition. Justice is that is justice. If someone's doing you wrong, you know, and look at the imagery on this is speaking to the story of Ma'at, the Egyptian goddess Ma'at, M-A apostrophe A-T, okay? And so she is the goddess of justice. And basically, you know, in order to make it to the afterlife, you must weigh your heart on the scales of justice. And if your heart is lighter than a feather, meaning that you have no sins, nothing weighing your heart down, then you can then enter into the afterlife, right? And so another thing that I have to say, because this is the Grunge Tarot, and you can see on this cap where you've got Jeremy written on the cap, there is a particular song that comes from this era of music that's called Jeremy, and it talks about a kid who shoots up a classroom because he's so disgruntled and doesn't know how to express his emotions. And so that perfectly kind of fits in with all of this right here, right? Where someone, I think, was publicly saying something and using words as a weapon, right? Trying to get other people on their side against someone else, and now they're kind of being called into judgment for it because of this card being, well, all of these, you've got all of these twos. This is like 222 in numerology is the number of support coming in from spirit. This is saying spirit has got your back 1000%. Whoever this person is, they are absolutely getting a wake-up call. There is no question about it. It's coming in intuitively, and it's because they feel the weight of the guilt on their heart. I don't know how or why, and it is like right here, I think, look at this. All of these microphones, like you've got the Seven of Swords and then more microphones. And I know this is the Grunge Tarot, but we're talking about someone who's trying to publicly, make someone else look bad. And obviously, I think whoever it was that tried to do that is now realizing the lie for what it is. Like maybe I don't know, maybe they were listening to gossip. Maybe they were the ones spreading it. Maybe they get caught in the gossip. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Something happens where they get caught in their BS, and I think it results in this justice, karma, but it's karma where they realize that they did wrong. I don't know if they're going to get public karma. I don't know if that's what you're hoping for or not. But I feel like they really did wrong. And because of that, with that Hanged Man here, Oh, look, and then you've got the King of Cups and the Nine of Swords and the Three of Cups. Okay, so whoever this person is, like, I think they really do feel bad. Now, I don't know if they're actually going to, say anything to you. I don't know if they're going to apologize to you or not. Somehow there's going to be something that goes in your favor. I am going to get some clarification on what that is, but based on these cards right here, these are just telling me that this person feels bad about this Three of Cups energy. So Three of Cups is not always like, I know in tarot it gets a really bad reputation for being like the third party card, like somebody cheated on somebody else, but it's also a card of like women getting together to celebrate, because that's what's usually depicted on the Three of Cups. And while this particular Three of Cups is showing a couple getting together, and then you've got those three cups there, so it's only two people depicted in this card, and it kind of is sexual. I don't feel that that's for everybody, that it's a sexual theme. I feel that that Three of Cups could be about gossip, especially based on this particular reading, where that's what I think is happening anyway. Someone is publicly trying to shame someone else, and I think it's based on gossip, right? And whoever it was that was spreading this may have received this information from someone else and spread it or something. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's obviously gossip. So how is this going to turn in your favor? Let's pull the Wheel of Fortune here, and we're going to get some clarifiers on that, okay? Here we go. Okay, recognition. Somehow you're going to get some recognition. I don't know. Like, this is, so number one, remember, this is the one that started it, where I felt like whoever it was trying to publicly shame you. That's how they're pushing you around. They're publicly trying to make you look bad in some way. But I think you have support coming in because of these people. I think what they were trying to get for themselves may end up being what you receive in the end. But let's see what these have to say. So we have Temperance, right? So Temperance coming out and falling directly right here on top of that, and then you have all of this energy. Oh, look at how positive that is. Holy shit. Okay, here's why the wheel turns in your favor. Whoever this person is, they refuse to heal. They're refusing to heal. They're refusing to compromise. They're refusing to, because the Temperance card in the upright is I'm wanting to heal. I'm wanting to balance, right? But when it's in the reverse, it's saying, nope, I don't want to temper this situation. That's what she's doing with this here. She's pouring a small amount of hot into cold, right? That's how you temper something. Or excuse me, yeah, a small amount of hot into cold to warm up the cold so that you can then add in the rest of the hot liquid if you're cooking, right? And so if you're in the reverse, you can't, or you refuse to do that. So whoever that person is, they're refusing to bend, they're refusing to compromise, and that's going to be their downfall, whatever your situation is. Because look, 10 of Pentacles. You see that there, everybody is switching away from this right here, TV, computer, whatever it is, where it says Wi-Fi, and they're looking at the sun out the window, which is they're seeing the light, they're seeing the clarity. So again, where I thought whoever this person was, they were saying something about you on social media, trying to make you look bad, people are turning away from that and seeing the light. That you are actually an empress who is very nurturing, very loving, probably has a very huge heart because of the way this is depicted here. The empress is very nurturing. She does not get to that, status easily. And then look at, you got the Magician. I think something about this Magician, I feel like this is saying you, I don't know, whatever your situation is, whether it's work or some other type of relationship, I feel like you get to call the shots. I think that's how the wheel is turning in your favor, like, because you've like proven your heart, like you then become the one who gets to call the shots in some way. You become the leader of this situation. So I hope that resonates. I'm not going to be pulling any charms this week because, as I said in the other reading, I don't know if this is actually going to end up being posted or not. I don't know if this recording is going to go through because I've had such difficulties today, but I hope that you enjoyed that. And if you are able to see it, please like, share, comment, subscribe, whatever you can to help get my name out there, as I am new here. I thank you for watching. Group 3. So we have Missy Elliot here for group 3, and of course, you know, I'm a very big fan. How could I not be when we have the same name, right? But this particular card is telling me that the bullshit that's coming for you this week is that I think you're struggling to be yourself, to be honest with you. I think you really are struggling to be yourself. That's one of the things about this particular card, one of the messages. It speaks about how Missy Elliott burst on the scene wearing that yellow trash bag in that first video of hers, right? And how everybody thought it was so weird, but because she was so different and so willing to be 100% authentic, like that is the reason that she is so successful and such a powerhouse who has been able to help others gain success in the industry. And so I feel like this is a challenge for you this week. Like this is, it's going to be difficult for you to maintain your authenticity for some reason. I'm not sure why, but we're going to find out right now. I'm going to pull a card from the Karma Music Tarot, and then we'll get the bulk of the reading from the Grunge Tarot. We have California Love playing in the background. Hold on. Tupac. It's the original version, if you want to look that up. All right. We have the moon on the bottom of the deck. So there's something happening this week that's going to make you feel fearful, but we're not going to keep that card. I want to see what the blessings are coming in for you. Oh, yeah, that was a slip of my hand, so I'm not actually going to keep it. And it's because I actually feel like this one right here wants to come out. Look at you, got the 2 of Cups. Okay, so I think your struggle to be authentic this week is going to be surrounding because of a relationship. Like, based on what's happening so far with these cards, and the moon card being on the bottom of the deck before I pulled this one, I feel like this is a new relationship, or maybe something where you have a crush on someone, or you're going to be around someone that you have a crush on, or that's going to make you feel nervous in some way. Ooh, let's see what's going on. Let me get a couple shuffles. You have to remember that I have to hurry because I don't want this video to be too long because of the problems I had today. All right. Interesting. We have the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. So it's another 2 that's coming out already. So is this something where you intuitively... Oh, look at 7 of Wands and then 2 of Cups again. So now you've got the 2 of Cups in 2 decks. 2, 7, 2. Then we have the 5 of Cups, the Page of Swords, the 4 of Swords. Okay. I'm going to keep these 3 right here. This is the foundation that's led you to where you are now. So what's interesting about this to me is that you've got the High Priestess next to this 7 of Wands. And the 7 of Wands talks about defending your position. So if this is a brand new relationship, I feel like you may intuitively feel that you need to defend your position this week. And I think that's why it has you nervous, has you fearful. And I think the only way you really can defend your position this week, as it's saying with this Missy Elliot card, is to be authentic. Just, 1000% be authentic. Even the bad stuff, even the stuff that has you nervous, like, be authentic. I'm going to get some more. So even though these are here, I'm just leaving this as the foundation, but I am going to lay some cards over it to create a 9-card spread. So what's on your mind? Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands coming out over this 2 of Cups. So again, this just kind of confirms for me that this is something new. Look at, you've got more fear. You've got the Moon again. So that's twice now we've had the Moon. And that's coming out over this 7 of Wands. So it's new. You're like, I really am afraid I'm going to have to defend my position. So this is just literally confirmation of what I just said. Boom, boom, boom. So and we have right now, fake it. Oh my God. You know what? Do not actually fake it. But I feel like, so this is Seether, the band Seether with the song Fake It. I feel like what it's saying when it says fake it for this particular reading is like, fake that you're okay. Okay. Just fake that you're okay. Do not be a fake person. Be authentic to you, but don't let this person know that you're worried, is what I feel like it's saying. Because I feel like, if you were to fake it and try to be a different person because you're thinking that you're competing or something, right? That would actually be detrimental, because that's not a good thing. And so we have the Hangman that just came out over the High Priestess. And so this is saying, like, you intuitively know that, you need to kind of take a pause, take a breather. That's what the High Priestess the Hanged Man is about. The Hanged Man, he hangs himself purposely it's like a sacrifice in order to gain knowledge, basically. Look, you've got the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck right now. So that's, again, it's just confirming like brand new energy, new love. Look at it, you've got the 2 of Wands and the Justice. I'm just looking because of the numbers. You've got aces and 2s coming out everywhere. So let's get some more cards. Let's see what's happening right now in your current situation. All right. So now we have the Knight of Pentacles. So in the recent past, you felt like things were really slow going, but I feel like also this is saying, because this is the most recent past, like the Knight of Pentacles, this energy is, I want to take it slow so that I do it right the first time. I want to get the details right. This is Virgo energy. So paying close attention to the details was what you were doing in the recent past. And maybe that's why you're so nervous, because you were trying to do it right. And because you were trying to do it right, now you're worried that someone else is coming in. But where you are currently is you're trying to keep yourself balanced and you know, you don't want to sit in fear. Like you're trying to take yourself, like you may even be actively trying to meditate, you know, or something. And then you've got the star coming out over all of this. So see, this is like really positive. I feel like all you have to do is just be patient, just 1000% be you. But here's what you have control over. Look at, just like you is what it says on this Page of Wands right here. So this is what you have control over. Just be you, like yourself, enjoy yourself, right? But be just like you. Let's get 2 more, because that's from the recent past. All you had to do was be you, right? But also, this could be a message of saying to the person, you know, I've been looking for someone just like you, or something like that, right? Like saying your appreciation for someone in the recent past. I don't know if you have or not, but you know, it's possible that you did, because that is something that is sitting in the position of what you had control over. We have the song Unthinkable by Alicia Keys playing in the background, and as I look at that, the time is exactly 5:43, so that's another angel number, 543. It's a descending number, so it's like a countdown, right? So that could be where maybe you have expressed your interest recently, saying, you know, like the chorus here, I was wondering maybe if I made you my baby, if we do the unthinkable, would it make us go crazy? Because I've been looking for someone just like you, but you're trying to take it slow, right? Anyway, that could have been the message that you just put in. And so let's see what you have control over now. Like that could have been what you did in the recent past, or the energy that is like the opportunity that you had to do that could be in the recent past. Like who knows if you actually took that opportunity. Maybe that's why you're scared. I don't know. Only you know your situation. One more, and then if none come out, I'll cut the deck and we'll pull from the top. Okay. Damn it, I feel like I need to do one more. Hold on. That was my thumb. I can feel it wanting to come out. Oh, there's one. There we go. Let's see, we got the 5 of Cups back on the bottom of the deck. This is like regret. I'm looking at the past, at those cups that have tipped over, and I'm not paying attention to the cups that I still have. So I'm paying more attention to some sort of loss or fear instead of paying attention to the good stuff. Okay, so it's interesting how these fell out, because typically the way that I do readings, I would actually take this as a separate reading, and I might do that. Because we do have this 3 of Swords, and we do have this message that I was just talking about here with this 5 of Cups, where it's like, I'm worried, I'm scared, whatever, the past is still sitting with me. That's what this is about. The 3 of Swords is heartbreak, right? So let's look at that real quick. What is this heartbreak? Is the heartbreak what's causing you to be so scared? We've got the 10 of Pentacles, the Empress, the Queen of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. This is not bad energy. This is actually very positive energy. What I feel like this is saying here, you've got the 10 of Pentacles. So this particular 10 of Pentacles, you can see the people are looking out the window instead of at this screen here. So they're paying attention to the things in life that are joyous, which is basically the message of the 5 of Cups that we just went over. I think this is talking about love, like focusing on love because of the Empress. Also the abundance that you have. Possibly there's a Queen of Wands. Look at how it says nearly lost you. So maybe you nearly lost a fire sign, or maybe like you and your person had like, I don't know, like something happened where you almost split up. But, well, actually, what am I saying? That's what this, this could have been something in the past. I don't know what it is, like something. I mean, I want to see what her face is. Do you see how the person in the mirror is not, it's not a direct reflection of the person on the bed. One person is looking down, one person is looking up. And the cats are different. So, okay, so interesting. Are you comparing this person to somebody else from the past? Maybe some sort of rejection, right? Because that's what the Five of Pentacles is about. And then you have the Ace of Swords. And as you can see, this sword is like directly over his chest. So again, this is like more heartbreak. So here's what I think is going on here. I think all of this fear is based on something in the past where you were really into somebody and they kind of rejected you. And because of that, like it hurt. Like, oh my God, it hurt. Dude, I get it. Let's get the last two cards to see what you have control over. Actually, this kind of goes right here if we're being honest. That's what you have control over right now, is healing this right here. You got to heal this. So let's look at the outcome. Oh, that one was, it jumped and then it didn't come out. And I don't, oh, there we go. Look at the outcome. Dude, okay. So basically, this is just reiterating. This is the Death card, but this is not the end of your relationship. Do you see all this junk here? I don't know if you were drawn to two of the readings today, but if you were, you may want to go ahead and watch both, because this card, I think, was the outcome in one of the other readings. Or actually, no, it was the what you have control over right now. And this does kind of reiterate what you have control over right now, because look at, you've got the Three of Swords again, even though it's just the heart, there's no swords there. So this is an end. Oh, I didn't mean to hit the camera. This is an end to the heartbreak. This is exactly how I explained it in the other reading, and an end to this toxicity. Okay, and I think the toxicity is the heartbreak. This thinking that you have, the lies that you're telling yourself. Yeah, it's the lies that you're telling yourself. Also in this imagery, like, he's standing so close to that dartboard, and yet luckily none of those darts have hit him. And he's actually very fortunate that none of those darts have hit him. And then that is coming out with this Two of Pentacles, right? So the Two of Pentacles is all about juggling, and you can see that here because he's got his hands full. The album is getting ready to fall out of the sleeve on this one. You've got some cups getting ready to fall over there on that. So this is someone who's a waiter and an artist, right? He's juggling two jobs. So maybe you are either juggling two jobs or something, two people. Or maybe you've been known in the past to juggle people because you were afraid of falling and being hit by one of those darts, those love darts. And I say that because of, you've got the Four of Swords here, which is energy of like, I can't let go, I can't let go. Holding on too tightly to something. We have the song Wild Child playing in the background by the Black Keys. And then you've got, look at the Nine of Swords. And this together with this, I feel like whoever you are, you're probably very creative, and you use that creativity to express your pain in some way. And I think that is part of the message that's coming through here is that you need to deal with all of this shadow work so that you don't have so much fear when it comes to this new relationship. Put an end to all of this toxicity, right? And use your creativity to express your pain rather than all of this stuff right here. And that's probably only going to be for some, right? Like, you know what your toxicity or your addiction is. It doesn't have to be drugs and alcohol. It could be food. It could be shopping. It could be sex. It could be all kinds of things. So you know what your own deal is. So, okay, I hope that resonates. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, whatever you can to help me grow the channel as I am new here. I am not going to be pulling any charms this week because I'm afraid this video may not even get posted. I don't know. I just want to keep it as short as I can. And so I'm going to go ahead and move on to group 3, and I thank you for watching. Hello, group 3. You have Miss Yo-Yo. All right. So the message for Miss Yo-Yo is that maybe you're kind of feeling like you have your back up against the wall. I'm actually going to read the paragraph that it has here because I just felt that it was interesting. It says, pulling a yo-yo card means your back is up against a wall. If you're feeling like you're being pushed around, it's not all in your head. The pressure's on, but guess who won't crack? Just like the yo-yo toy, if you feel you're sliding downward, a quick snap and you'll be back up. That may mean calling out behavioral patterns in the people around you or even yourself. It's fine to put some bass in your voice, just make sure you're still kind. If you can keep your cool, you'll stay in total control. So that is the BS that's coming towards you, making you feel defiant this week. We do have the song Anomaly from Incubus playing in the background. Basically, Anomaly is what the song is. But let me go ahead and pull from the Karma Music Tarot we want to find out what is the blessing. So this is the bullshit. You're feeling as if you need to be defiant in some way, for some reason. But let's see what is the blessing that you have to look forward to this week. Okay. Oh, that one feels like it wants to come out. So we have temperance, balance, patience, actually compromise. Whoever or whatever it is that's making you feel as if your back is up against the wall, there's compromise coming in. And we do have these 2 cards that actually fell as well. So this is the High Priestess and the 5 of Wands. So there's some sort of conflict or, competition, argument, circus happening around you, because that's what this is depicting, as a circus. So there's some sort of chaos happening around you. I'm not so sure that anybody is actually competing so much with you, though, because this is actually an artist like recording the chaos. Interesting. So I feel like, okay, wow, I feel like this is just saying, like, pay attention, take notes, especially to any intuitive hits that you have coming in with the High Priestess here. Because literally, like, in typical tarot, the 5 of Wands will show people fighting or something, right? Like, they'll be in competition with they're hitting each other with their wands. I don't see anybody, come on, focus. I don't see anybody fighting or anything in this particular card. This person is just recording the events as they see them. So pay very close attention, take notes, especially if you have any kind of like intuitive hits, intuitive messages, dreams, whatever. Okay, let's get some cards from the Grunge Tarot to get the bulk of our reading. It looks like this candle's trying to go out. Maybe you're feeling unwelcoming towards someone, or you're feeling like you are not welcome somewhere. I don't know how that applies. This one here keeps flickering, so the love is like changeable or something, and as well as the gratitude, because the last one says thank you. This one says welcome. That one has X's and O's, and that says thank you. This one is burning the brightest though, so the gratitude is burning the brightest, but the welcome maybe not so much. Take that however it resonates. It's like maybe you're closed off about something. You're not, maybe that's the problem. That's why you're feeling so defiant, is you're feeling very closed off and not really willing to compromise, but like compromise is actually going to be your blessing this week. Or just being patient and kind of just observing and paying attention and taking notes will be your blessing this week. I'm trying not to shuffle too much on the table because I don't like for it to shake, and yet I just can't. I need to figure out a different way to do my camera, I think. So the song, we have Hailstorm with Strange Girl playing in the background, and oh my God, I can't remember all the lyrics that they're going by so quick, but yeah, you'll want to look that one up. I think it's going with this defiance energy here. All right, so let's see what's going on. And I feel like that one needs to come out. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Fool card, and the Sun. So it's actually starting off really good. So this is what's on your mind. It has to do with some sort of plan that you had for a new beginning that you're hoping will bring about some sort of joy. This is like extremely positive energy to start off. And look at on the bottom of the deck, you've got the Queen of Wands with the word fate above her head. Interestingly, the arrow for fate is pointing towards the right. So it is pointing towards the Temperance card. I think it's saying be patient. This whole thing, this is your fate. Right? Look at this. Oh my God, look at this. All of this. Well, you've got the Ten of Wands, so there is going to be a lot of work attached to it. And there could be like some rejection or difficulty. But look at the Hierophant and then the Strength card. The Four of Cups. I feel like this is like a warning. Okay, so I got to be honest with you. Whatever is going on, I feel like it's your whatever this success is that you're trying to create, I think it's your fate to be successful based on these cards. Whatever this new start is that you've been planning and trying to put into place, it's your fate that it's going to be successful. I think that's right off the bat. I need to tell you that. Like, you don't have to worry. You don't have to be as defiant as you are. I feel like that's what it's saying. Like, just sit back, watch, pay attention, take notes. Don't fight too much, right? Don't show. And look at, I will never be like you is the chorus that's playing. So whoever this is that you feel like you need to be defiant to, you'll never be like them. But anyway, so this is your fate. There's like celebration attached to this, right? Because your success is your fate. There's also with the Two of Wands, there is support coming in. And then you have the Star, that's like the success, right? The Ten of Wands does say that with this success, this achievement, there is going to be a lot of hard work, and you may feel like maybe your resources are really tight, right? But I feel like, I think you kind of already know that your resources are going to be tight, and it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be a heavy load to carry. But I think you have a solid plan here. This is also, the Hierophant is also the card of like a manager. So there may be someone that you can call on to help you manage this situation. You do have the Strength card, which is more positive energy, which just says be courageous, right? So let's get some more. We're going to look at what's the current situation right here, now that you've had your reassurance that you're going to be successful at this new beginning and at this plan. We just know that it's going to be a lot of hard work. So what's going on for you right now currently? What is this defiance about? And that was actually probably way too many cards. Let me count them. We actually need 6 cards. I'm going to call these 2 right here. These are going to be the outcome. And we're going to start looking at these in order. So currently right now, you've got the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is good. This is the 3rd reading now that this 10 of Pentacles has come out. And, you know, one of the reasons that I like to choose different decks when I do readings is because each deck has different imagery. This particular deck shows the family choosing to pay attention to what's going on outside rather than what's going on that screen. So there's security, joy, comfort, right? A number of different generations happening here. So this is like the current energy that you're just leaving is the energy of security. You're feeling very secure, but also you've seen the light. You've decided to stop paying attention to this BS right here, and you're looking at the truth over here. Now in the center, right now, this is all about balance for you, bringing justice to the situation, bringing that's why this is a new beginning. That's why you've got this new beginning on your mind, this leap of faith. You're taking a leap of faith that things will turn out in your favor. And obviously we've already seen that they will. So this is you, how you're feeling right now. You're feeling justified as well in the way that you have acted and reacted in whatever the situation is, including your defiance. And then look, in the immediate future, you're going to be feeling very abundant. You've got 2 10s on top of each other, but this is also the 3rd 10 that's shown up in your reading. And so, you know, that's actually very positive. 3 10s is like, it's like the jackpot in a way, right? Like 10 10, well, I don't know, 10 10 10 is pretty positive to me. It's like starting over times 3. And so you do have very abundant, like the wheel is turning in your favor in the immediate future. That's what's coming next. We have Theory of a Dead Man with the song Angel playing in the background. So the next card, this is what you have control over, or what you had control over in the immediate past, was expressing your feelings to someone. Which obviously, if you're feeling defiant, you did that. What you will have control over right now, or what you do have control over right now, is putting an end to the toxicity. This is also the 3rd reading that this particular card has come out in. So again, putting an end to the toxicity and the heartache and the pain and all of the ick around this situation. And your outcome is the King of Swords with the Lovers. So more than likely, like if you're dealing with another person, right? So the other person is more than likely a Gemini. I say that because the Lovers card is the card of Gemini, and then the King of Swords can be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So that's Gemini twice. But the Lovers is also a decision, a choice that needs to be made. And it's a very strategic choice because of the King of Swords. So again, I feel like this is saying, you know, it's your choice how you handle this situation. But if you are very strategic about it, I feel like, you know, with the Lovers, like the Lovers card is actually very positive if you look at it, right? They look very happy together, and there's only 2 people there. It's not like there's a third party in this situation. So I'm not sure what you're feeling defiant about, but I feel like if you are very strategic, you will be the one who gets to make the decision in the end, whatever that means. I do want to real quick ask, oh, well, actually, no. Look at, you've got the Two of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. So it's your choice as to whether or not you want a relationship or partnership. I think this is what the outcome is right here. This is whether or not you want to work together or you want to be single, because that's what the Nine of Pentacles is about, being single. Three of Pentacles is collaboration. You see them all working together to paint this mural. So it's up to you. Do you want to work together, or do you want to be single and, you know, aim for this here? It's up to you. That's going to be your choice. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, whatever you can to help me get my channel out there, as I am new here. I thank you for watching, and I hope that resonates. If it does not, please stick around. There may be another video on the channel for you that does.